Welcome to the Webby O'Neill channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Manchester United rebuild. Rumours out there, Real Madrid are interested in Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes. Also, the long-term future of Rashford. Will he pen a new contract? But before that, Simon Stone out there has turned around and says, we will be sold by the summer. Your comments on that, Webby? Will we be sold? And what do you think about it?
I hope we're sold tomorrow. Don't wait till the summer. Get it done now, early as possible. We've been on here so we can go over those things. We want them out. It was music to our ears when we finally heard from the horse's mouth that the club was up for sale. We've heard rumours he's coming in there, buying it. Me and you buying it, someone said the other day. But no, so we want them out. They've had enough dough out of the place. They don't want to put any of their own money in. They just want to check it out. So I hope Simon Stone is right, but the quicker the better for me. Let's try and make it someone's Christmas present. That'd be a right touch. Get the leeches out and then we can move on.
Do we need someone by the summer to come in with the money behind him so we don't have to worry about the debt, get rid of it, everything else like that, and put us on a proper footing so we can go at Man City, go at these teams, what have got the money?
Yeah, definitely so, but we want an owner or owners who are going to speak to the fans. That's something they've not done. They've just took the money and laughed at us, You remember the thing with the European Super League, because we've stood out there many a times going on about it. When they all got caught, I'll come over and speak to the fans. And it was a Zoom. Didn't have the bottle, didn't have the balls to come and speak to the fans. That's what they liked. So, taking all the money out, you look at Old Trafford now, the stadium. When people come here, and we meet them at the hotel all the time, they're buzzing. But like me and you've been going for years, it's depressing going in there. It's old and haggard and needs something redoing. And no disrespect to Tottenham Hotspur, but why should Tottenham Hotspur have a better stadium than us? We're the biggest club in the world. We should have the best players, the best manager, the best hot dogs, the best burgers, the best pies, the best booze, and the best stadium. And we haven't got it, Tony. No. With about 10 for 12 in that department now.
Well, you talk about the best players. Real Madrid, Webby, they're looking at Garnacho. Youth Cup winner. He's come on the scene now, Webby, and he's just took it. He's just took it, Webby. He is dynamite, this kid. His contract's there till 2025, as he signed as a youth player when Ollie brought him in. I think it might have been under the guidance of Nicky Butt at the time. I'm not too sure. You let me know out there if that's correct. We have to give him a contract, surely, to keep teams like Real Madrid coming for him.
Tony, the contract should be getting him work now, not waiting until the end of the summer. We know what the kid can do. We've seen it in the Youth Cup team and we've called for it when we've seen him in a few friendlies. And then he's took his chance. He's been brought into the squad and he's took his chance and, give the kid what he wants. Don't be anything stupid like we've done in the past. Paid these young kids fortune and it's not worked out right for him. I look at Januzaj.
Is it the future?
Yeah, future all day long. He's got that arrogance about him. He's got that attitude, which I think you need at that age. He could be the greatest player in the world and be shy and be timid. I think he's got it all.
Yeah.
I think if it comes to fullback tries to kick him, I think he'll kick him back. And that's what we need, players like that. No, well, let's get him tied down now. Surely the club are talking to his people. Give him a nice big deal, and it only bears fruit for the club. No, we can't lose players like that because, and rightly so, teams are sniffing around him.
Yeah.
He's took it like a fish to water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's come in and you look at the Fulham goal.
Oh.
It was a massive goal for the club.
Massive.
You don't go into the World Cup. Those 2 points, it's only 2 points, but it's 2 points. What's made a difference to where we are in the league? Get talking, get it signed. Let's get it over the line.
Same team again, Real Madrid. Reports out there talking about Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
We need him, surely, Webby. We can't let him go. He's just, recently he'd signed a 5-year extended contract. Yeah. That's a massive contract extension.
I always think so when a player, especially in the World Cup and the Euros, have a good competition. The stock goes up, the money goes up.
Yeah.
I look at Karel Poborský, 96. What a tournament he had. He come to United, he won't wear for a bowl of soup.
Well, that's the problem with the World Cup.
Of course, and players are gonna have good tournaments. I can't tell you a lot about Bruno's performances in the World Cup because I've not seen a lot of the games, but apparently he's top of the assists or one of the top. He's got 2 goals. So people like Real Madrid are going to be looking at him, who have got an aging midfield with Tony Kroos and the woman from Coronation Street. You know,
sorry to interrupt, Webby, but is making Bruno Fernandes the captain long term important to him to make him feel wanted to stay if Real Madrid came in? Because I think being the captain would raise him and would keep him here, I think.
I don't know when he's got the captain, which he's had it a few times, obviously, is that he's not performed for me. And I think the extra pressure's been put on him, you know, him throwing his arms up. I think this just could be great. You know, I think he was playing half decent before he went to the World Cup. Like you're saying, rightly so, he had plaudits at the World Cup where he scored 2 and his assist. But Real Madrid are always, any player what plays well at a competition, you're going to be linked with Real Madrid because they are one of the biggest clubs in the world. And if you look at their department at a club with an aging midfielder just said, anyone in midfield who has a decent tournament are going to be linked with him. I don't think he'll go. I think he's happy here in Manchester.
Yeah.
He's settled. He speaks great English. He's got a load of Portuguese, mate, even though they play for Stockport, who they're always around. He's happy. I can't see him going. So, like say, he's on a new 5-year deal.
Yeah.
So, no, I can't see him going.
Well,
unless they throw 200 or 300 million.
Yeah, well, maybe. But I want him to stay. I think he will be the captain going forward. Long term, he wants to be at Manchester United, as I see it. I think going to Real Madrid would be a big mistake for him. Now, going forward here, World Cup, everyone is talking about Marcus Rashford. But I'm going to take you back, Webby, to August. Yeah. And what it is, there are reports out there, and you let me know if I'm wrong in this, the reports out there said Marcus Rashford's agent, and that's his brother, was talking to officials, met him from PSG. That, to me, sends warning signs. He's having a good tournament here at the moment. He's scoring goals. His form is picking back up for Manchester United. Is he staying here, Webby? Is this the time he's going to start pushing for the move? He's not signed a contract.
Strange one, that talk. If you look at, obviously, his performances were down. I know he done great off the pitch, and you're never going to knock him for what he did there.
No.
But his job's on the pitch, and it did affect him. Obviously, he had his back injury. I think he got rushed back to an end. We spoke about where he never had the operation before the Euros. He never got picked for the Euros.
That was his choice, though.
That was his choice. But I just look at Marcus. He's playing with that smile on his face. And for me, an happy player is a better player than a great player. Honestly, I think going back to the same as Garnacho now, any club, and I've said it before on this channel and other places, any club that lets a player go into that last 18 months, they're at a risk of losing him. So we need to get it sorted. As soon as this World Cup's over, sit down. I think he loves the club. He's a mank. You know what I mean?
United, though, after the World Cup's over, Webby, United can automatically, right, do that 12-month extension. That's not a good sign as far as I'm concerned, because the contract should have already been signed before he'd gone to the World Cup. That's how I see it. His brother, who is his agent, met the officials. To me, that is a proper danger sign. He's back in form, Webby, playing well.
A fit, top on form Marcus Rashford. Now, you can come back and let me know. Is as good as anybody in the Premier League. He's got the pace. We know what he's done. He's been around, 4 or 5 years now. And he had a bad season. The injury didn't help. The Euros, but if we lose him for nothing, so it'd be a right kick in the balls.
Well, if we lose him for nothing, yeah, that would be a right kick. The thing is, does Marcus Rashford want to stay here? I believe that there is plans for him to move on. I do honestly believe that. Your agent does not, as far as I'm concerned, you let me know what you think, your agent does not meet PSG. They've got mega money. They've got the stars. They are the big club out there. Qatar own them. At the end of the day, there has to be something in that from Marcus Rashford alone. I hope not. I hope United do keep him, get the deal sorted, get his contract signed. But the thing is, to me, Marcus Rashford and his team behind him are holding back. And there must be a reason, Webby. So there is a danger. So United have to deal with it.
Like you said, there's always that danger, once you let that player go below 18 months, and under Ferguson, any player probably below 18 months, maybe 12 months, he got rid. he got some money for him before he walked. Now it'd be a right shame if Marcus did leave the club, whether it's for 1p or £100 million. I think he's a red at heart. I think he's happy now playing football. He's happy on the pitch. He's smiling. And I think a new deal's incoming, and I hope he signs it. But they say money talks. PSG, they got a right big bag of money, a bit like you. They got that pot of gold.
Won't mind being a pound behind you, Webby.
Leave it. That pot of gold they've got so many kid chance players. You know, you only got to look at their squad. Some of the players what don't even get on the pitch, and they've gone for the Bugs Bunny. So let's wait and see, but I hopefully he'll sign a new contract.
We need to sign players. We need a striker, Webby.
I think he looked very close at him last year. And there was
Gakpo.
Yeah, there was a few quid between both the clubs then. Was it Southampton coming with a bid and he turned them down? Like to say, listen, no disrespect to you, Southampton, but there's only one place I want to go, whether it's January or in the summer. His stock will go up because he's one of the top goal scorers at the World Cup tonight. Hopefully they get beat on Saturday and they're out, and then we can get it all signed. But I think that'll come in January, because I just think now, with Ronaldo going, with Martial's injury record, which you can't trust even on the great.
It's important to get a striker.
We need a striker in. We don't want anyone on loan who's about 102, which we have done in the past. You know, we get him in, get him bedded in. Ten Hag likes him. So let's get it over the line and done.
Yeah, well, we need to push for the top four. So striker,
very important.
Well, the thing is, United need to sort out some contracts. Naturally, got to keep Garnacho. Do we need to keep Rashford? I don't believe he's going to be staying. I think he's looking for a way out. But he's on form and he suits Man United at this moment. So get your comments in, press the likes, and we'll be back soon with another video. Thank you for watching.